We're speaking to Erik Ong this morning. Now, you said that you have contacts with durian sellers because you started Durian King about 5 years ago in 2015.
Wow, 2015.
At that time, like when MCO hit, why didn't you think, okay, I'll just concentrate fully on selling durians for now?
Well, I'm really blessed. In fact, my company are really blessed. Before MCO started, we have decided the durian season just over. That means Monday we close. I think MCO started a few days after
Thursday, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Thursday. So the timing was really well. We are already planning to stop the store because it's off season. Then bang, the Prime Minister announced MCO. So it was a great timing. During the MCO, there's no durian. So we shift all our focus into distributing, helping the farmers from Cameron, Kuala Selangor, Tanjung Karang, Perak side, Penang side. So they are just sending things to us to sell. And the best thing or the most efficient thing is actually to sell at your community. Like let's say I live in Taman Tun. I join a Taman Tun group. I actually share it and they're very supportive. Because they literally got nothing to do.
Yeah.
So they're all coming to my stall and we had like a line lining up just because we got like cheap papayas for sale, cheap bananas for sale. Yeah, that's very interesting.
But has it been a very steep learning curve for you from learning all about durian? Now you have to learn all about fruits and vegetables, other fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, it is. As you know, durian itself, you got 2 days lifespan. That means if today I bring in the durian from a farm, within the next 2 days I have to sell it already.
Oh,
if
really?
not, it turn rotten.
Right.
But in vegetables, you have 1 day. Yeah,
Wow.
so it's you have to learn how to handle it. You have to learn how to store it. You have how to move it fast because it's perishable. So there's a big learning curve in how to handle it. That's why you don't see much vegetable sellers. The reason is because it's perishable and the margins are not. Actually, the margins are good, but you have a lot of wastages. Every time you need to trim off the vegetables.
Right.
Yeah. So it's a learning process. You have to pay a little bit to learn a lot of things.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually, we were just talking about it just now. Like, if we buy vegetables, if we went to Cameron Highlands to buy the vegetables, right, by the time we come down, it's going to be gone already, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we have to learn it as well. We have to put a cold truck. If you are not using a cold truck, we have to use a truck that is open.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I
store it
see.
nicely.
To aerate it. Okay.
Yeah.
But are you still doing events? Previously, before the MCO, were you still doing events?
Yeah, we are actually planning like big events just right before the MCO. It was quite hectic back then. So during the MCO, then it felt like, wow, okay, let's take a break right now. It was like a hype. Everybody's like booking artists. We're flying down to Korea to try to get BTS down.
Wow.
And thank God they rejected us. Oh, that's the best thing that happened. If not, our money would be stuck in Korea already.
Best rejection
Yeah,
ever.
best rejection. We were trying to get like Blackpink, we got a mandate from our sponsor to get down this Korean band down.
Right.
So we went down there and then they said, hey, Malaysia is not part of our tour this year. We will keep you in mind. We're KIVU.
Right.
So that's the best thing could happen. If not, we'll be in quite a tough situation right now. Yeah.
But at the start of MCO, when you had no income from events, have you ever thought of, let's just take a break for a little while? But you jumped straight into Ibatani.
Yes, that is what is going through our mind. Okay, it's a good time to take a break right now. We did a fantastic year 2019. Maybe it's time to take a break. Then after the 4th day, right, it's like getting bored. It's like you're at your bed, you're doing Facebook, you're seeing you can't be doing this for like 3 weeks or 4 weeks at that point of time. So I got a call. Then I just jump off my room, go in my car and drive straight to Selangor and meet up the Expo station. That's how it all started. Yeah.
Okay. So there was never a point in time where you thought, okay, I'm just going to chill out for a while.
Meal tai.
No. I think at that point of time when MCO started, I was like, what can we do? How can we help people? Whether it's like giving, distributing food to the street and helping other people. Yeah, that's always running in my mind. So when this came, Ibatani was a good platform. Not only we are helping the farmers, we are helping the riders, delivery boy, people on the street without food. We have this care pack. So like for example, Belinda is one of our customers as well. She buys it often. She can just click, I want to donate 10 ringgit or 20 ringgit care pack. So we so in the system we have this platform whereby you can actually donate 20 ringgit. So we take the funds whenever there's like we only do big projects. So for example, there's a refugee, they don't have food, so we take the funds and actually distribute it.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of corporate people as well. So we are very thankful. Thank you for all those big corporate sponsors that actually contribute like couple of thousand.
Wow.
Yeah. So we do the work for them lah.
But was there ever a time during that period, the MCO period, before you started Ibatani and all that, that you were worried that you might not have any work, no income, because durian season just ended?
I think the most worrying is durians. We don't know, because durian we hold one of the most talked about brand in KL at least. So we were afraid that the MCO would actually affect people coming out to eat and the export as well. So we in our minds like, oh, what's gonna happen? But thank God, our business we have grown 2 to 3 folds this season.
Wow.
This year. Amazing. I guess one of the reason is people for 3 months people haven't been spending their money, haven't been going out. So when the MCO is like our MCO time, people can come out. Everybody just came to our store,
It's funny to
Very
think
thankful.
that you made so much more with the durians and everything. I think if this ever happens again, I think durian should be considered an essential service.
Yes, I think it is.
It's a product, right?
Yeah, it's a want. It's not actually a need.
Yeah.
But if you are stuck at home, you got nothing to do. A lot of people are just, where can I have durian?
Yeah.
So during the MCO, everybody is like, okay, where can I get durian?
The craving, I think.
The craving was there, and but at the time they don't have fresh durian. So frozen durian was delivered. It's quite a hot item, but the sad thing is we don't do frozen durian. We only do fresh. So there's a big market, like you say, it could be an essential. Everybody wants it during MCO. Yeah.
But as human beings, I guess it's normal for us to not want to do jobs that are considered sort of like a step down from what we're doing, like from events. You're rubbing shoulders with BTS and Blackpink and all the top comedians
almost
around the world, and then suddenly you are there selling durians, and then now you're selling fruits and vegetables as well. Have you ever felt that way? Like it's a step down?
I think that's what people think, how people feel. But like you say, it's how you put it, how you want people to look at you. So if selling vegetables is boring, if you make it boring, it will be boring. It'll be like, oh, it's a step down. But if you make it like happening, you make it fun, you make it joyful, you're passionate about it, people look at it, wow, this guy is like, it's different. So,
but there's no glamour in selling vegetables, though, right? Compared to BTS and Blackpink.
Yes and no. During the MCO, BTS and Blackpink, like nobody even look at them. Like everybody's trying to look for food. When Nama contacted me, the Star contacted me, Sin Chu contacted. So there's a bit of glamour there. Like I said, how you want people to look at you. If you feel that your job is boring, it will be boring. But if you feel that, wow, this is such an excitement, like going up Cameron, meeting all these people, eating a jagung in a cold weather. So this thing is, I tell people like, hey, you got to be very passionate on what you do. If you are passionate on what you do, you'll succeed in whatever you do. Whether it's selling, whether it's doing a concert with BTS, whether it's doing a comedy show with Phua Chu Kang, whether it's even selling durian. Selling durian by the roadside is like is
common.
It's common, and people look down at you, you're a durian seller. But right now we are working, we own the biggest durian brand there. And people come here not just to have durian, just to have a selfie and to put up, because it's like the place to be.
Right.
Yeah. So be passionate in what you do. Have the fire in what you do.
As long, and I think it's not so much about that. I think a lot of people fear what other people might
Yeah.
think. But in your case, business is business, right?
Business is business. Whatever that puts food on the table. Yeah, business is business.
But did you ever think that you'd be passionate in selling vegetables? When you first started out in events and then you switched to durian, but did you ever think that, I'll have passion selling vegetables as
You
well?
have Siupat toy running through your veins.
Honestly, I don't eat a lot of vegetables, so that's like really something. Yeah, I don't eat vegetables at all.
What in the world?
Seriously, but I learn a lot.
So you've expanded your palate now? Do you
yes,
eat vegetables
yes.
now?
Like if you eat vegetables in Cameron and you eat vegetables in KL, it tastes different.
Oh.
Really different.
Serious?
Yeah,
Wow.
really different. So,
So how do you make yourself passionate about something that you don't even
You
like
yourself
to
don't
eat?
eat.
Right?
I think there's business in my blood. So, if I could reach out and make somebody happy and to fulfill the gap, there's a gap there. They couldn't to get something. They couldn't get something. So I came in the picture and help it to close the gap there. I feel really happy. So that's what motivates me. That's what keeps me happy along the MCO, and I'm really glad because I've been working so hard. I even lost weight. I don't have to like go to all these living center. I had to like actually ask my mom to leave the whole stay with my brother because I've been meeting so many people.
Right.
So it's really an experience. By 8 o'clock, you are back home. The restaurants is all closed and you got nothing to eat. And then you have to figure out to cook something. Like now you have to eat vegetables already and fruits. So it's a very interesting experience during the MCO. Never in my life that we never thought that we would actually go through this period that we have to have a curfew as well.
Okay. Speaking of your mom, like, what did your family think of this switch in career?
My mom has always been very supportive, and I like to thank her. She's been really supportive. Most of the time, she's been preparing meals for me if I come back late. So by asking her, I come back, I don't have meals. I have to learn how to cook by myself. I have to eat healthy, and that really helps as well. So I think she is very proud. I think she's very proud, and especially all her friends. Like, oh, your son started this up. Can we go there and buy? Can you help us to get this and things like that? So she gets that a lot. So I'm sure I hope she's proud, and she never like, hey, don't sell vegetable. Hey, it's not good for this. You can't make money. So she's always been supportive. So parents out there, support what your kids like to do, whether they are gamer, whether they are, they are passionate, whether they like hairstyling. So, go all out for what your kids like to do.
Now let's talk finance. Were you making more selling vegetables than when you were doing events?
Oh, that's a tough question. That was a quite tough question. Let's put it this way. We made more than what we expected. It was a trial and error. We didn't have expectation. We didn't have any idea whether it goes up or goes down. All we knew that we need to create a system. And then when the orders, the first day of business, it was disaster. It was disaster. We did a live, like 100 over people watch it, and probably 1 or 2% buy. No, it's like, I think maybe then we had like second thought already. Okay, next day, 7 o'clock we open. The police came already. Hey, you can't do this. You're still MCO. Like, then we share it. We use it. This information. We say, hey guys, we're really sorry that this happened. Right now we have like 1 ton of vegetables we couldn't sell. We're gonna rent a lot here. Anybody that wants is going for 10 ringgit a bag. We had a whole line lining up like a drive-through in Tamatun. Right. Suddenly, it's like illegal gathering during MCO. And the police can't stop us because it's essential good.
Yeah.
Right. So people are like, driving past like $10, $20, like give me 2 bags, then my staff would like give that. So we clear it. For the first day, we did not clear it. Like we had like almost 2 tons of vegetables. Second day we cleared almost everything, because they give us $20. We just gave them whatever we had, and it just clears. Then from there on, it just slowly kicks off. Then people start knowing about Ibatani. Then we get calls. Do you still have the $10 package, $20 package? They say, yeah, you can go online right now.
Do you still have that? I mean, that particular package, the 20 ringgit one?
We do. When times that we can't clear, we had like excess.
Yeah.
Then we said, hey, if tomorrow it won't be so good right now, let's try to salvage it. Let's try to sell it while it's fresh.
Yeah.
Then we shoot out the community. Hey, will you like some vegetables or not? We have this for only 10-15 ringgit. And then we communicate with all of them. They'll come over.
Yeah. Instead of letting it go to waste, right?
Yeah.
At least it's going.
Well, the first day you said quite a bit went to waste. Like, what did you do with those vegetables on the first day?
The first day, what happened is we did our live. We did like our expectation was there. Okay, we're gonna do live. We got like 100 people gonna buy it.
Yeah,
so we
people are
ordered for
gonna
like
love us.
love me.
Right.
Then we were just looking at our laptop. Oh, 1 orders. So we was like, okay, let's like, we have to adapt to the situation. What we're gonna do with this? So we see what we can still use for the next day. Then we just blast it out. So we it was not probably about 10% wastages. The 90% we managed to sell it. The community was very supportive. They came. It was a drive-through. We got probably 20-30 cars lining up just for this. They don't even have to come down to the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now you have a physical shop
Now
for
we have a physical
Ibatani?
shop. We have a physical shop. We are looking to move for somewhere much bigger to put our cold room. We are also delivering hot pot steamboat to your house.
Wow.
Yeah, the whole set.
How does that work?
Yeah. So we have this product called N Hot Pot.
Okay.
All right, you just order, pay probably 99 ringgit for 4 person. Then you want probably the king crab Alaska is about 150 to 180 ringgit. We deliver everything. You can even eat in the park. It comes with a soup. It comes with a pot. It comes with a boiler, in a candle boiler.
Right.
It can last for an hour, so you don't have to do anything. Everything is delivered to you.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're expanding the business sort of.
Yeah. Thanks
Hey,
to my partners.
Forget about Blackpink and BTS lah.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll ever go back to organizing events?
I think it complements each other. And it will we will always remember that where we are today, it all started from events, and we'll never take it out from this equation.
Now, Eric, a lot of Malaysians have probably lost their jobs or maybe just enduring pay cuts during this MCO and this difficult time. What is your advice to them to make their lives better?
We along this journey, we actually provided a lot of jobs for people, like what you say, they have lost their jobs. So it makes whatever I'm doing more satisfying. There is a lot, especially from the tourism industry. In fact, I hire a few tour guides that have been doing regional tour as well. A lot of people are doing delivery service, Grab service. Never look down on what you do, because this would lead to something bigger. So now we are having plans for we are working with GoGets. We are in the early stages of discussion that they have a lot of these people that are looking for jobs. So we are going to ask them to be our representative or our agents. So instead of Eric selling vegetables, now Eric having 100 people selling vegetables for them. So we will sell them at a very good price for them to make money. So that brings joy to us. That brings satisfaction into what we do. So my advice to them: don't be shy on driving a Grab. Don't be shy on selling vegetables. Don't be shy on doing what you like to do. Just find something to do, and that will lead into something bigger and better. Yeah.
Because shy will not feed you. Shy will not
Yes.
pay your bills, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, because for some people they think, oh, I've been an engineer before. I cannot go and sell vegetables now. What will people say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't. You don't have to be you don't have to sell vegetables. You can be the biggest distributor of vegetables. you can be agent, you can be so a lot of things that one door shuts, another door open.